back? Well, I hope the employees at Twitter have invested in rubber dinghies in order to be able to traverse the rapids of salty tears that they will cry when Elon Musk takes over their company and hopefully fires all of them. Elon Musk held his first meeting yesterday with Twitter employees, doubling down on his $44 billion deal to buy the company. He discussed his plans for Twitter and hopes to make it a free speech platform. This, of course, enraged all the SJW NPCs who work there and triggered a flow of tears unseen since the time of Noah. Joining me now and weighing in is reporter for the Daily Caller, Brianna Lyman, along with CEO and co-founder of Free Space Social, John Willis. Welcome to you both. Okay, first off, Brianna, what's going on in these leaked calls? Elon Musk, Twitter. Sounds pretty bad if you are a woke leftist inside of that communist cesspool.
Of course it does. And it's not just Twitter, it's also SpaceX. You had those employees this week putting out an open letter saying that they didn't like Musk's conduct. And some of them were fired, and rightfully so. And I think it speaks to the larger point that Elon Musk is coming into Twitter as a businessman. He's not coming in as a dictator like Twitter CEOs have been for years with censorship. He's coming in as a businessman. And if these employees don't like how real business is conducted, they're going to get the boot. And I think a lot of them are going to walk themselves out of that door, which is going to be the best thing for us Twitter users.
Yeah, John, I mean, you run a social media company. It does seem as though Twitter has been used as a de facto PAC for the Democratic Party, silencing conservatives, deboosting conservative ideas, and creating a fake consensus around left-wing advocacy that is an in-kind contribution to the Democrat Party.
Yeah, I mean, basically, Twitter has been the propaganda wing of the Democrat Party for the last many years. And what they've been able to get away with without violating election laws just blows my mind. And I think it's hilarious how the left is freaking out about Elon buying this company. And when you actually listen to what he said to the staff yesterday, to the executive leadership team and such that were on that call, everything that he was proposing was not crazy. It was like, hey, you know what? I don't want you working from home. I want you in the office to make sure that y'all are working. And you know what? Maybe we should hear other opinions instead of just being an echo chamber of left-wing ideology. And as I listened to what he was saying, I was like, you know what? I support what he's doing. There was one thing that he did say that I didn't really care for when he was talking about we should let more crazy things be posted, but maybe not give them the reach that they deserve. That's shadow banning. And so when you limit someone's reach, you're basically just shadow banning them again. And Benny, you and I know that very well with the pages that we've run. And we've been shadow banned more times than we can count. And he's just pushing for that again. I don't know if he realizes that. He probably does. But I don't agree with shadow banning. And if someone has an opinion, they should not be restricted with their reach.
Yeah, so Twitter is obviously in an apoplectic meltdown right now, and everyone is reaching for the Xanax and the paper bags to breathe into, and probably made worse, Brianna, by the fact that Elon Musk said he voted for Myra Flores and that he voted Republican for the first time and that he's expecting a red wave in 2022. Do you think this is adding to the panic?
It's definitely adding fuel to the fire, but I think it's great. Actually, the other day, I believe it was Representative Bauman from New York. He came out and said that Elon Musk is upholding white supremacy. So get this straight. An immigrant from Africa who voted for an immigrant from Mexico is somehow upholding white supremacy because he believes in freedom. And you're going to see Elon Musk called it himself. He said that the attacks are going to just ramp up. And then, throw on top of the fact that he hinted he would vote for Ron DeSantis. I mean, he is a perfect target for not only Democrats, but also the Biden administration. They will go after his companies. We've seen them looking into him already. And it's sad for Elon Musk that this is what happens when he stands up for things like free speech in America.
Yeah, I wish we could talk about this for hours. I think it's the most important debate in America right now. And it brings me great joy to watch these Slack messages and the amount of salty lib tears that flow and probably will drown all of San Francisco. Please, our prayers for all of you. But that's all the time we have. Thank you, Brianna and John.
Thanks so much.
Thank you, Benny.